Why are you insulting Jebediah?
God damn it. Just God damn it.
What did my donkey do to you?
Ah!
Oh my god. I literally had to fight that. That did not want to work.
Are we live?
Yeah, it's a pre-stream. It's 8 o'clock.
That's why I can hear that shit.
I was talking with Cicero in the after party for a little bit before the show.
I saw that.
Oh, you could have jumped in.
I was talking to the missus.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. So I had like right when I let go of her, that's when I started talking to him. Well, I only got to talk to him for a little bit, but we were in there for a while talking on the general, and then we actually started voice chatting once I was off the phone. Oh God! Ah! Whipping spikes ready. Torture chamber heated up. There he is. He ready to go.
Yep, I need 3 seconds to grab a sip of water because I gotta clear my throat for this.
Oh, I forgot. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh God, this requires spelling now. There.
I am not afraid to say
There.
I have.
Arvox. Hey, where's my big titty goth girlfriend? Fuck you, Cal. No, fuck you, Cal. Water, just water, and some painkillers. Oh, Bob's gonna need it.
No painkillers. You cannot stop the pain. The pain is
The
needed.
Drukari need the pain. That's right. We can't take the pain away. Oh shit! I gotta move my microphone.
Stop breaking shit.
All I do is break shit.
Yeah, we know. I'm telling you to stop.
Not good. With 2.5 minutes to spare.
Oh no! Wait, pain givers.
We call those neurostems.
I'll be listening in the background, and all he does is break shit. All right, Kyle, have fun listening in the background. Go figure you show up for this one. See, I just gotta put Big Titty Golf GF in there. We'll get more viewers.
You're not wrong.
Are we back for round 2? Hey, Frost! Yeah, we're here for the actual show now. That was just a pre-stream to the mainstream. A pre-stream to the mainstream.
The Drukari.
Show.
The Druki.
Wonderful.
Anything to upset Zeno.
I still have not jumped off this game. I'm addicted.
Oh boy.
Until some Russian comes in and you get upset.
Well, so far I've been... Yeah, fuck you.
I just got done doing a shitload of bomb runs on War Thunder. I don't have any lions to buy the shit. He's one of the salty ones that's mad that I got a million lions out the box.
It was nice.
I can afford to buy my toys.
Hey, Bob, this is gonna make you kind of happy. I was playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I had 2 companies versing 12 French companies, and the Frenchmen, I kid you not, were throwing themselves at my trench.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the match, I lost 2,000 soldiers. The French lost 20,000.
So what you're saying is it will cost what it will cost.
It will cost what it will cost, and they didn't take a single trench.
That's Steve, and he says, "Fuck you, Cal." Why does that not surprise me? Good old Kyle and Steve. They're from Texas.
Yeehaw.
Everything's bigger in Texas, I don't tell you what. Alright, yay, 0. Death is my meat. Terror is my wine.
We are the lords of despair, the masters of terror. Dread and agony are our meat and wine, and they are plentiful indeed.
Do we want to get hyped, or should we just start the show?
How about you don't say you did?
Get hyped.
You don't want to get hyped?
No.
Get hyped.
Don't do this.
Beg for mercy. Not that it will do you any good.
Hey, cause pain. Kyle, you gotta cause pain.
Want me to cause pain? Get hyped?
Cause pain. Get
Get
hyped.
hyped, cause pain?
Get hyped, cause pain.
Let's go! Nice.
And so here we are again, ladies and gentlemen.
You got for volume control. Oh, that's no fun.
Kyle, tell me you put up a
Oh.
Here's is advice. Good. Because Tom finally gets to talk about his favorite topic when it comes to the Eldar. The fall.
Is that the big suck?
The big suck.
Yes.
Not just the big suck, the mega suck.
Nope, it's called the big suck.
The biggest of sucks. Oh, light controls wonky on my camera. That's why light control was wonky on my camera.
Oh look,
No.
Orican
Better.
and Jason are fighting.
Better. Okay. Kyle 1, fake Kyle 0. Yay, I got a point.
Anyway, Kyle, that last quote I said, can you guess who said that?
The
I know who it is.
whole terror fear thing?
Yep.
Spears and whatnot? Is it Dark Elf related?
It is, but I want to see if you can guess who said that.
I can't think of his name, but I want
Can I
to
answer?
say Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, it was Dave.
Well, it was not, in fact, Dave. It was Azrael. Azabuda.
Azrael Vect. There you
It
go.
is the Vect guy. Okay, I thought it was the Vect guy, but I couldn't remember his name. I knew it was a V, but I'm like, I can't remember.
Pimp Wagon Vect?
He's the one that conned all the cons.
Kyle, tell me you've seen the Pimp Wagon Vect.
No.
Azdur Bale Vect.
I know.
That's his said.
I know. There's a Pimp Wagon.
Sweet mother of God.
Esther
well,
Bale Vect. I know that Sonic King's got a Pimp Wagon.
yeah, well, Vex comes with some extras.
Like titty women.
Actually, those titty women actually have names, Alan.
All I know is a woman with titties.
Those are two connices of the Order of, I believe it was Our Martyred Lady. Those are sisters of battle.
Although he's pretty much enslaved.
Yep. And he takes them out because it stokes their hopes that they may yet find freedom.
And there is no freedom, only slavery.
Yep.
They were lame. I replaced with my fully naked ones. Titties. We have the right episode for viewer retention, I tell you what.
Tit ass. Also, as I like to say, you want to know why the Drukari are always having to be fast?
Why?
Because something chases them. And we're going to get into a topic of where another Primarch might be.
Isn't it the con chasing the elves?
Yep, the Khan and the Great Hunt. He went into the webway hunting the Dark Eldar.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought.
then they
I
raid
remember.
his homeworld or something.
Yep.
Oof.
And to be fair, if you saw Space Mongolia chasing you, you'd be running fast too.
Oh no, I would be going fast as fuck, boy.
Gas.
Gas.
I have not been getting the books, Frost, but I do know the lore.
Uh-oh.
Space
Arc's almost.
Mongolia.
I have one of the Ark of Omens books. I did not know there's going to be multiples, but I have the first one.
What are there, 6 now?
Around, I think.
I'm not entirely sure, but I know I did get one of them because it's got the rules for boarding action and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, new book. Yeah, boarding action. Yeah, I'll get that. And then I found there's more Arks of Omen. I'm like, oh, I thought it was just the one and done. I should have known better. GW. Nope. I've been keeping up via YouTube, but the lion sounds like the one that's gonna be great. Oh yeah, the last Ark of Omen book I think is called The Lion, I think, or something like that.
The last one is called Your Alma Will Start in 0 hours and 0 minutes.
Your alarm.
Yeah, we'll take a second to talk about that. Yeah, the lion coming back is a big fucking deal.
I mean, it's now another Primarch out and about.
And not any Primarch. The lion.
The one who fucked up and accidentally gave somebody who shouldn't have gigantic siege cannons.
The Primarch of the traitors.
And we're finally going to stop cracking those jokes. For only one reason alone. One does not insult Space Tywin Lannister.
Oh, you telling me you're not going to make fun of the Dark Angels no more now that their daddy woke up?
Oh, I'm going to make fun of the Dark Angels, and I'm expecting the Lion's going to make fun of them too. Wait. You idiots been killing useful, loyal forces of the Imperium simply to keep a secret? The fuck? You, give me your helmet. Why, my lord? Because I need something to punch that isn't on you.
I need something to beat you with.
I need something to spank you with, and I'm not gonna get a belt. Lionel Johnson.
Lionel Johnson.
Lionel.
Lionel, yeah, he's the commander of the chief of the trains. That is funny, though.
But we're not here to talk about the lion. We're here to speak of the Druki.
The Drukari.
Brother, is how much we've been talking about the lion recently.
Well, to be
you
fair,
just watch. There's going to be a big lion tangent.
We just did.
Well, I mean, like, it's going to come back around.
I mean, I do like the model.
I will admit, I do like his model, too.
And hopefully, if they continue on the path he was walking near the end of the Siege of Terra books, we might actually get a well-rounded Primarch. Instead of a sociopath. But besides the point, the Drukari, the Aldari in the Aldari lexicon, the corrupted, the kindred, the sadistic, malicious motherfuckers, to the Puritan thou shalt not sin craft worlders, and cousins to the Eldar with dinosaurs with lasers.
Fuck yeah, lasers.
All I think of is those movies that made fun of the old school, like, 80s stuff.
Yes.
That's all I think of when I hear dinosaurs and lasers.
Well, that is Druki, the exabytes, yes. But the Druki have their origins much like the Eldar do. They were the ones that didn't go running for the hill when the painting was on the wall that Slaanesh is about to perform the Great Suck.
Not just the Great Suck, the Ultimate Suck.
No, it's called the Great Suck.
It is the Ultimate Suck, though.
Nope, it is the Great Suck.
Then what is the Ultimate Suck?
One of us is sitting in a library, the other is with no legs.
Still an Ultimate Suck, though.
It is the Great Suck. Anyway.
So the Ultimate Suck, continue. Slaanesh is pleased. With great pain.
Well, what happened was, how do I say this? They were in the blast radius, like ground fucking zero of Slaanesh waking the fuck up. They were, how to say, not, I take that back. They were at ground zero, but you know that part of the space where when a nuke is dropped, a pizza is perfectly cooked?
Yes.
That range. Slanesh just didn't immediately eat them, but laid claim to their souls so that they would slowly, as one would say, sucked to death. You might as well change the title of this Hal to the Suck episode. So there's going to be a lot of that word.
The ultimate suck.
The suckening.
The ultimate suckening.
Silence.
Anyway, they were the ones that didn't reform their habits and fuck off. They were, how do I say this? Alan, name me the kinkiest shit you've ever thought of.
How about we don't? How we did?
Well, imagine it, right? Everybody got that in their heads?
Yes.
That's considered not even vanilla. That's like considered church talk to a Dark Eldar.
That one I do not doubt one bit.
So yes, Yuki breaking all her shit as usual. This considered game.
Popping in for head to bed. Hope things are well. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Cicero hitting one tractor is considered not even close to being even arousing.
Sure picked the hell of an episode to drop by, buddy.
Warning, this is only going to get worse. And we're going to say the time Bob fell off a a two-story building would be considered not even close to getting a chuckle out of them. They have a heart as black as night.
Flesh puppets.
Exactly. We're not going to talk about the flesh gardens yet.
Oh boy.
But as such, because of this latent closeness to the Great Suck, their souls were basically being slowly devoured by Slanesh the entire fucking time.
So she didn't get to suck them off. She just got to lick them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And much like a Tootsie Roll, a Tootsie Pop, flesh, eventually you do get the center. So they fled to the webway, into a horrid place we now know as Kamerlog, the city of the Dark Eldar. And it was then the homunculi, a group of sadistic flesh puppeteers, discovered how to rejuvenate the Dark Eldar's soul. Any guesses how you do it?
Pain
and torture and misery and pain and more torture.
And suffering. Yes. Now, we're going to get to the Pirate Bay shit very soon, Cicero, because the Pirate Bay got raided once or twice.
Soul lollipop. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Crunch. 3.
So they learned that if they inflict suffering upon others, that would rejuvenate their soul. It wouldn't release Slanesh's hold upon them, but it would soften it, so that they may live a little longer. In fact, they call this terrible disease, or this terrible desire they have, the thirst. And they actually started, before the cabals got set up, started selling themselves out to others. And it was at this point the Drukari came across a species that, well, at the time, dim-witted and not nearly powerful enough to be a threat, the Eldari had once had a treaty with. And their ancient star-faring empire had just gotten royally fucked by the Suck. Any guess?
Humans!
Oomies.
Yes.
Oomies.
Mind you, at the time, us humans had no idea what the fuck's a Dark Elf. The fuck's a craft wielder. The fuck are you exabytes doing on this perfectly tamed world?
We didn't know. We didn't care.
And so they began their first raids. In fact, every horrible thing the Imperium blamed on the Dark
The Eldar themselves was just
Eldar, you know,
Drukari.
about kidnapping people and shit. Yeah, except
God.
hey, I'll give you a quote from one of my favorite rogue traders to a farseer of the Eldar. I don't blame I don't call you. I don't mention how you murder fucked a chaos god into existence every time. So how about you quit calling me monkey?
Think of old Monkai.
Which is just elf for monkey.
Yeah.
Which brings me back to another one of my favorite memes. Everybody makes fun of the Eldar for calling humans monkeys and then mention space marines. But wouldn't you shit yourself in terror if a 11-foot tall gorilla kicked in your front door in full body armor and started waving a shotgun about?
I mean, I would.
I would too.
I would.
But thus began the first great hunts for the Druki. Kidnapping people, torturing them, enslaving them. Oh, my bad, the Drukari. The Druki are the Warhammer Fantasy version.
Oh, that's actually a thing? I thought you were just abbreviating it.
No, that's the fucking that's the Dark Elves in fantasy. They're called Druki.
Wow. All right then.
Because
I was not aware of this.
Because GW can't come up with anything really original in their fucking lives. Drukari.
Did you not just see they just came out with Lionel Johnson?
You mean Space Davos? The Druki. Or Dutchy. The Dutchy. Dutchy. Are you saying the Dutch are evil, Cisco?
Yes.
For shame. I mean, you're not wrong, but shame.
Have you not seen what they did to the Congo?
That was the Belgium.
They're still the Dutch. Okay, they were all at one point the same people. I blame them.
They're
you know
all
what?
At one point, the same people.
We're gonna get so much hate from the Netherlands. I do not apologize.
All I can say, Alan, is well, all you've done is basically, you know how the Finnish, Swedish, all the Scandinavians see each other.
In the EU, we just call them the other French.
The other French.
You want to know how they see each other, Alan?
Huh.
Savages, barely even human. That meme.
I mean, fair.
What's not get canceled?
I mean, I'm not agreeing with them. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I agree with you. That's what they just call each other.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Save.
Meanwhile, Saviors, during the Great Cataclysm, the Drukari were actually having the time of their fucking lives. They're able to still keep doing their horrible, wretched shit, like peeling a banana and then using it to have fornications with another woman. I'll let you picture that.
Yeah, we'll say banana.
Yeah, peel the banana and then use it to have fortifications with that woman. And it was all fine and
And
dandy.
they call us the monkeys.
And then a certain event happened. Can you guess which event?
Good old imps.
Ed sat up and went, I'm sick of this shit. You're about to find out why humans are known as the stubborn species.
He invented the fuck around and find out method.
Yeah, no. We simply, nope. Fuck around and find out had just already been created, Kyle. We found the STC of fuck around and find out. And just slotted it back into its place. And thus began the Great Crusade. Having fallen from grace, now for the umpteenth time, because the Dark Elves were smart. They weren't like Baal Tan and other craftworlds who went, fuck you, we can still fight the humans. The Dark Eldar saw Space Marines, Primarchs, and all of them just getting very upset with them and go, okay, shut the door for a little bit.
Shut the door for a little
We're
bit.
just gonna go here.
Yeah, we're going to shut this door. We're not going to expose this door for the love of God, because if they find it, we're fucked. In fact, apparently the door excuse me, the door can move.
Yeah, so they just straight up moved the door.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
just
they
like, you
moved
know
the
what?
door.
Let's not have our fucking spot in the webway here anymore. Let's go over there.
Yeah, they just shut that gate, opened up another one. Yet the architects of this horrible fate that had fallen upon proud Juki were now in charge of it. The homunculi. Creatures so fucking rancid, so black-hearted, so evil. I find words to describe it. Like, you know how Conrad would scare people into joining the Imperium?
Yes.
That was not even a fucking midnight snack to a homunculus. Yeah.
Big oof.
Let's put it this way: the homunculuses were the ones that would mend this process of basically making you immortal, expanding your lifespan in the great games of suffering. And there's only one real, how can I say this?
Hellraiser Cenobites are a chill comparison to them.
Yes. Let's put it this way: the Cenobites are homunculuses.
Okay.
Just choosing to appear decent.
Decent.
Yeah, homunculus will turn themselves into spider-looking motherfuckers. I hope you don't got a certain thing called arachnophobia. Because shameless plug to Discord.
I'm not looking at that because I do have arachnophobia.
I feel like some spiders are about to join the Discord there.
Oh, those are the old... There it is. Here's a very tame-looking fellow. I'm not going to show you the old motherfucker, because he is terrifying to my eyes.
Oh, God.
Shameless plug to the Discord. Away!
Something that even Bob will put up there, eh?
Yes. And because of the suffering, the Dark Eldar don't actually have any psychers amongst them.
I feel like you don't want really someone connected to the warp like that.
Yeah, no, it's not a good idea.
When the big suck wants all your suck.
Yeah, when the big suck wants you, it will take you.
When Slanesh wants to suck you off and suck everything out of you, I don't think you want to be connected to that warp.
And thus, they hid. They kept the low down profile. They got caught. Let's just put it this way: there were once many great cabals. These are their great houses. They're great enterprises, if you will.
Perils of the warp in the webway. Yeah, no.
Had a fun time. Let's just put it this way, Kyle. There were once, I want to say, 100 houses. Right? By the end of the Great Crusade, there was 13.
Oh, yeah. They definitely cleaned house. Ah.
Yes, it was the fuck around and found out. It was... They ran into Vulcan and he was not smiling. In fact, he was upset.
Was he upsetting spaghetti?
Some could even say he was upsetting spaghetti. Downright pissed, others would say.
Like, get the flamer pissed?
More like, give me my hammer. I want to see if I can hit a fucking hole-in-one with this Eldar's nuts.
So he wanted to rebuild the souls.
No, he more like wanted to beat the shit out of me. And thus... So we will now... Skipping over that little bit. Most Drukari nowadays aren't even regularly born Eldar. Dark Eldar. They are clones. That grown, I should say. Not clones. There are Trueborn and there are the Vatborn. Trueborn are even more arrogant than an Eldar. Believe it or fucking not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm royalty. Oh.
Yeah, even more pretentious than that.
Oof.
And then you have the Vatborn, which are basically what makes up most of their society. which still isn't good, but it's a start. We're getting there. We'll get rid of them soon enough. And yes, Frost, we will get to that.
Uh-oh.
The stupidity of the Tau.
Ha ha ha, the Tau. Ha.
What the Tau? Oh, you know what? I think you told me something about the Tau.
Yes. Because Drukari are so fucking already so self-pretentious that even they piss each other off, Cicero. And to be fair, if it doesn't involve a good stabbing, it wasn't a good time. And it also goes to why the Eldar haven't repopulated.
Because to answer you says about the reason why they don't have a lot of children is because Eldar actually have a very big problem of getting pregnant in general.
They actually have to, how do I say this? For one pregnancy, the male has to come back and deposit more data multiple times.
Which again, to answer him, I'm surprised it doesn't happen a lot. But it has to be the same person though.
Yes. I mean, it technically could be a different person. However, it's not easy. Your life is very stressful. It's either you're running the fuck about from humans are trying to murk you, or you're trying to get enough fucking other people suffering so Slaanesh doesn't eat your soul. That's not good for children.
It's not good for children.
It's not like Kyle here who can just pop out 4 in the span of 2 years.
Not my fault.
Hey, fuck you, it is your fault. You fucking firing giving it both barrels each time.
That's a reason why you're called Double Barrel, Kyle.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Also, you need to watch out for mandrakes and wax. Yeah, those things. I'll talk about them near the end, Cicero. Don't worry. I'll go over all.
Oh god. Well,
I'll go over all the
so many bad words today.
Wax. But first, we must speak of the current leader of the Dark Eldar. A creature so evil that he formed a new cabal around himself, and that his rise to power cost the lives of almost 500,000 Drukari.
But he's number 1, though, right?
Huh?
But he's number 1?
He's now number 1.
Well, plan successful.
Yes.
Right in my book.
Now we speak of the Lord of the Cabal of the Black Heart, Azabil Vect.
Denial Vect?
Yep.
Okay.
And funny enough, you would not have thought he would survive 20 minutes. Because his Cabal of the Black Heart, when it first got started out, was opposed by all of the high nobles of Kamarog, all their houses. Zenith, Kyrillic, Yannick.
Yeah, they all didn't like him.
Yeah, they all just wanted to fuck with him. And Vec's origin is actually quite funny. You want to know how he actually survived the fall? Because he was there during the fall.
He said, fuck this shit and hid?
No, he was about 2 seconds from being sacrificed. When Slaanesh's birth scream killed the priest, yes, he was a slave. Or it was fun time, I'm not sure which. This was the days of the Eldari Empire. This could have just been, oh, this is my day job.
Oh, excuse me.
And, well, he got tired of the misgivings. So he hatched a scheme, an evil scheme, a schemiest of schemes.
Was it an ultra scheme?
It was an ultra scheme. So, he demonstrated a very, how can I say this, evil plan. He started raiding human starfarers on the edge of Segmentum Tempestus and purposely getting just sighted. Like, oh, it's Dark Eldar. So, they sent a strike cruiser belonging to the Sons of Vulcan the Salamanders.
Uh-oh. We
And
all know how Vulcan likes Dark Eldar.
Mind you, this is I want to say 37, so this is long past the glory days. Mind you, everybody was like, Vec, you're an idiot. You're pissing off the Imperial War Machine, and they've now got sight of you. And he caused enough of a stink that a strike cruiser came close enough to investigate. It was patrolling the Gulf in search of artifacts of Vulcan. Captain Facius ordered his ship deeper into the Gulf, the Desrian Gulf. After a short but very violent, costing 5 fucking ships of Vex, exchanged with Vex Kabbalite fleet, the strike cruiser Forge Hammer was crippled by haywire bombs, and it was dragged back through the portal there into the heart of the Dark City. You would think, oh, this is great plan. This is great. He managed to take 100 Space Marines alive to be tortured. Which is actually worth a lot of fucking money. We're getting there, Cicero. We're getting there. But as he arrived, and it was considered, well, let's just put it this way. A Space Marine captain alone would buy you a new ship. Capturing a live Space Marine captain would get you a new fucking Kabbalite ship. Getting 100 warriors and a ship? That was looking at a massive payday, right?
Yeah.
He got it in there, and then his fleet was Vex fleet then came face to face with Orkan Lord Zalian's fleet, who, how do I say this, confiscated the vessel from Vex and took it to High Kamarog, aka the high part of the city where all the nobles lived.
Oh, so the rich people place.
Yeah, and basically told Vex, get bent.
Elon Musk
Did I mention the only things disabled were the power core and yes, the pyramid? Did I mention the only things disabled with the ship were the engines and the power station?
No.
Yeah, Beck didn't mention it either. So let's just put it this way: you basically have a Space Marine strike cruiser floating within knife fight range of your city.
Ah.
Yeah, Beck didn't mention that the only thing was broken was the power core.
Well, to be fair, they're kind of assholes and they fucked them over.
Yeah. Zillion had not reckoned for the resourcefulness of their Space Marines in the strike cruiser. The ship's box was also damaged. Can you guess what wasn't damaged?
The guns.
It's Liberian.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Who sent out a psychic request for aid. That knew this had a psyker aboard it.
It didn't say anything.
It didn't say nothing. I mean, how could he? He was told to get bent.
Things were kind of like, you know what, get bent. Okay. Have fun.
All right, have it.
And
100 angry gene-enhanced war machines. Yes.
the Liberian Hestian then casted his might out as a living beacon for the rest of the chapter to find. Salian sent his elite warriors to bring the Space Marines back for his torture chambers. The problem was, he took too much time. And salamanders are stubborn motherfuckers to begin with. So instead of finding a half-dead, half-destroyed strike cruiser, he found a strike cruiser with internal weapons still operational, and Space Marines still alive, and a very pissed-off captain and psyker. And you were fighting in knife fight range. You remember watching Kyle Astardi?
Oh, yeah.
Now imagine the reverse, and you can't see shit, and you have Space Marines playing peekaboo.
Playing peekaboo.
Except of saying, with your hands opening up, it's a hammer coming onto your head.
Peekabop?
Peekabop.
With meltas and flamers and chainsaws.
Basically, after 5 standard hours and enough Drukari blood to fill a lake, Zan was quick to realize he up. He returned the salvage rights of the Astartes ship back to the Cabal of the Black Heart, appearing generous, but intending to basically just take it back after Vect and his boys had beaten the Space Marines down. Vect had agreed. Basically using all his most least loyal forces to do exactly what Sil was hoping for. And it did work very well. He basically kept feeding every traitorous bastard in his cabal into the guns of the Space Marines. He basically used them like the Italian hit squad. And this lasted for 16 solar days.
16 days of fighting.
Yes. Against a Space Marine force well fortified. You want to know what the problem was? Somebody left the door open.
So more of them started coming through that door.
The Imperial, with the full fury of the Imperium of Man, thundered through the Webway Gate. With not only the Salamanders, but the entire strike fleets of the Salamanders, Howling Griffins, and Silver Skulls chapters, 24 strike cruisers, and 3 battle barges. Well, 1 battle barge. A very special battle barge. A battle barge that had weapons forged by a Primarch, Vulcan's Wrath. And the Druki were a little surprised. And for the next 2 hours, a lot of Dark Elves got dead.
Should I play what they were listening to on their way into battle?
Oh dear God, Kyle, please don't not that again. I'm begging.
Let's go!
But yeah. Slowly but surely, they basically liberated a shitload of slaves, killed off 3 Cabal houses. 3 Cabal houses, and by the end of it, only one Cabal was left so intact, with all its weapons, supplies, and slaves. Can you guess which one?
The one that Vect had?
That was the Cabal of the Black Heart.
Yeah.
That. So it didn't take long for the rest of the noble lords to either have accidents or support Vect's claim to the throne.
Have accidents, he says.
Yeah, it's not Vect's fault if you fell 30 stories from your spire and were ripped in half a few dozen times.
While he was there.
Yeah.
Are you going to call him out on it?
If you're dead, I suppose you can't.
I mean, am I going to call him out for it? A Xeno killing other Xenos is a good thing. And so, Vect rose to the throne, and thus began a good time for the Dark Eldar. Because at one point, they found a very naive species that was trying to fight off the Tyranids. They assisted them, and they only requested a price. 66 of each of their castes, and 6 of their noble ethereals. For a cultural exchange, if you will.
Cultural.
Yeah, man.
And these ambassadors were happily sent on their way. These pointy elves are friends. They saved us. I know their appearance can look a little disheartening, but there's no way all that shit isn't meant to not scare the enemy. Oh, they're friends.
They're friend-shaped.
The next battle happened, and they had these new creatures running about. Grotesques, the Dark Eldar called them. And they were monstrously powerful and dangerous. I'll give you 3 guesses what the grotesques actually were.
I'm gonna guess some version of the dark of the Tau that they changed them to do something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess they used to be Tau. That's my guess there.
They were still considered Tau, just horribly mutated, changed, genetically warped, and drugged up and made insane. And partially stitched together. I'm trying to see if I can find the Tau grotesques for a shameless pug.
Oh, excuse me. God damn. Still not over Zekov? No.
Ah, there's a good one. Copy. And a shameless plug to the Discord, by the way. It was a wonderful time, a horrible time. And by the time the Tau, the poor, naive sons of bitches, discovered what the hell they were, it was too late. They ordered the Tau fleet decided to open fire on their friends. Only to find out, now with a high fleet bearing down on them, the fleet wasn't there. It had been cast by holograms. Along with half the civilians on the planet.
Oh no, I heard it was all the civilians.
No, you're correct. All of the civilians were gone. Now, dear listener, after this horrible event, how many more times would you have fallen for this trick?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right?
So what is the term for 5 times?
Oh, Jesus.
You're a fucking idiot.
Natural selection.
And you wonder why I make fun of the Tau. No, you're a Tau. Oh, I love that, Cicero. I'm stealing that one.
No, you're a Tau.
You're a Tau.
And this whole special set of events was working very, very well. The horrors of Kamarog were fed. The mandrakes were fun. Which is basically... I forgot to mention what the fuck a mandrake was. Basically, it's a poor bastard with a demon in it.
A demon in it?
After everything I've heard, I am not surprised they have that.
Shameless plug, once again, to the Discord for a picture. It's a vile breed of their species. How do I say this? It's, You know what? No. I won't.
You won't?
Because this is one of those things that only can be created by a homunculi.
What?
You know, our friend the homunculi. The ugly motherfuckers. The I will use your skin as a flesh garden.
Oh, that's right. There was a mandrake in the Iron Within animation.
Yes, there was.
And when that thing went to fight, it lasted all for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, didn't it get blown the fuck apart?
No, the fucking... When he tried to sneak out of Space Marine, the Space Marine just fucking... The fucking Chaos Space Marine just stuck a knife right into him.
Yes, now you understand why Drukari fear Space Marines so fucking much. That's one of those terrifying things in their species, and Space Marine just picked it up, stabbed it.
You just grow it as my keychain.
Sweet mother of God. And it's because of these creatures that the altered are made. Things like Talos pain engines. They're horrible altered mutant friends. But without the homunculus, the Dark Eldar could not survive.
Because they need that pain and suffering.
Yes! In fact, the most known of them, Urian Rakith, known as the Sculptor of Torments, is so old and has been slain by every form of weapon, yet has returned from the death. And he is fear. There's only, I do believe, only one homunculus older to him and more well known. He was there during the fall, and he was one of the Eldari kings. Yeah, Vex,
All right.
buddy.
Eh.
Press left nut twice for immobilizer in my rate. What? Cicero, what the fuck? Anyway, back on the topic of the overall Dark Eldar before I start really getting into dark shit.
You're not already?
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh boy.
Thus began the fun times. We all know the Gathering Storm events. All of Dark Eldar society was sitting in on a, how should I say this? A gladiatorial event. A Eldar witch by the name of Urain was going to fight Lilith, the highest of the succubi. It was going to be a grand old event. You know where to get crafting hat? Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Gentlemen's looking to see where the hell you can get a craft mat.
A craft mat? Oh, one of these?
Yes.
I got this one off of the Games Workshop website and their tools and stuff, but I highly don't recommend buying this because it's way more expensive than I should have paid for because it's GW. But just look for any like self-healing mat, like what Cicero said, like any like hobby shop or anything like that. They got like, they call them like self-healing mats. So if you like, you cut it with the razor knife or the hobby knife, it will just kind of like close. It just closes back up. Doesn't look like there's a cut there. And they got a lot that got like measurements and stuff and everything on it for case you're cutting things. It's way better, way better. Do not buy this. This was a mistake that I have to live with now.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, GW. It's a good mat. It's a good mat, but it's expensive for what it is. Okay. But yeah, I highly recommend going to just go to your hobby shop, anything, anywhere like that, and go to the craft section where they got like the hobby knives and all that stuff, and they should have self-healing mats. I'm just starting to know nothing. Just wanted to workshop on the weekend and ended up staying there for 8 hours unplanned. Yeah, I understand that. I've been there. I've been there. Except I bought a very expensive box coming out of there for my first time.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I got into Necrons. So, oh yes, but yeah, no, it's I've only been in the hobby. It's gonna be 2 years here in April, my second year, and I have a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with it, and these two guys are trying to teach me all the lore behind it. So this is our little show we've been running every Monday. I'm trying to learn the lore as I paint the miniatures, because for some reason they make the colorblind guy paint everything because they don't want to paint their stuff.
No.
My hands do not paint nicely.
Like Alan, can you tell me who this model belongs to?
Yeah, I already noticed, but it's one of mine.
It's yours. And look who's painting it.
I mean, Kyle, I'll be happy to take over the painting.
It will look like shit.
Yeah.
I
And that
actually
is-
enjoy the painting process, so I have no problems doing it. I just like to joke about it a lot. Yeah, I got a starter kit. Necron Space Marines. That's exactly what I walked out with when 9th edition dropped.
Then good old Kyle and Alan told me about a store, and in 2 days I had 3 different heavy tanks walking out of the bitch.
Yeah, I mentioned my hobby store close to me, and I'm like, well, you see the price difference between that and the online? And Bob goes, yes, I do. And then next time I see Bob, he spent like like $200-300 on a bunch of models.
Yes, I bought a Caesarean, a group of Tartaros pattern Terminators, a Kratos, 2 Heresy books.
I spelled their stuff wrong, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm not.
I told him in my shitland. Yeah, I was upsetting Spaghetti about how little you pay about shit.
Join the Discord. There are people that will help you and tell you everything you need to know. Yes, Cicero. Cicero gives a lot of good info. Frost is a really good painter. He's got some models up there. He can give you head tips. I mean, there's a lot of good guys in there. And you got any questions? You feel free to ask. Not a problem. We could definitely help you out.
We got 2 lore masters in there that are willing to help you however you want.
Just ping the Codicere or the Magos.
The Magos Explorator.
And we got a lot of people there very into it, the hobby aspect also. So we got you covered on all multiple fronts. Still trying to understand if I can build a mixed army of multiple kinds of Marines, say Ultra and Chaos or not. But I'm heading to a bunch before I'll understand. Reading a bunch. But, I mean, if you're doing like open play, and if someone's really going to fight it, then I mean, whatever, it is what it is, because they're not the same faction, but...
Game top wise, some people are going to be upsetting Spaghetti about that.
Because if they're not all the same faction, it's not an army, blah, blah, blah.
You mean the Wehrmacht fighting against the SS at Castle Itter. I am a World War II nerd as well.
Yep.
But yeah, no, you're typically like, especially if you're doing like the tournaments and stuff, like it's got to be all the same faction, the same army. When it comes to like if you're just gonna play with friends and stuff, I mean like, I guess it wouldn't really matter. You can build it however you want, but you just gotta make sure you have all the books for all the multiple factions you can be running with at the same time. Because bad thing about Space Marines, like me and Sister were literally just talking about before the show started. You gotta have not only the Space Marine book, but you gotta have the goddamn supplement that goes with that Space Marine chapter, and it's just money, money, money for GW.
I'll give you a hint though. They're all PDF'd online.
Well, I know a lot of them are now.
All of them are now.
So, just a lot of extra reading material.
Yeah. Which is also a fun benefit. If you like models and stuff, there's a dozen and one ways to enjoy this hobby.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of people that do what we call kit bash. If they're like, I don't like the way this looks, they'll grab like other parts of other stuff and just make you look even cooler.
Yes.
Soon you'll be seeing
cool ones.
Soon you'll be seeing Bob commission Kyle. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore Cicero's talk about that book series.
You and your piece of rises.
Yeah, would you believe me if I told you one of those was written by Aaron Dembski Bowden?
Isn't that one of your guys you like?
Yeah, he's the guy who wrote the Hell's Reach series book. Dan Haley, the guy who wrote the Blood Angel series, had a book in there. Guy Haley, I know, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? The fuck guy.
I don't even know if I want to play yet. I truly enjoyed the model part of it. You don't have to play it if you don't want to. There's different aspects. You don't have to play the game. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. I mean, I know some people that I've listened to a podcast called the Hobby Happy Hour, and they don't play the game. They just paint and build hobbies. They kit bash. They make like all these crazy dioramas and stuff. They don't even play the game. So I mean, you don't have to play it just because you bought all the stuff. If you want to just build them and paint them, go right for it. But you do need the models to play the game if you want to like actually play on the tabletop. Now, say you just want to play the game. Say, man, I don't want to do all that building, crazy spending money. Tabletop Simulator. You get the go download the Warhammer mod, and you get all the Warhammer stuff. You could play Warhammer 40k right there without having to buy all the bottles. That's how me and the Magos started to see if we even wanted to try playing the games.
Oh yeah, and they had a blast.
It was good. And now I have a bunch of minis and I want to play the game now. I have way too many Necrons now. There's a reason why they call it plastic heroin.
You're telling me. Soon, well, I'll be sending you, Kyle, a commission with $40 to kit bash the fuck out of my Tartaros and make it a gut. I was like that for 23. Jesus Christ, Cicero.
23 years, yeah. You just talking about all of his armies. Like, oh my god. It's too much.
Let's paint them and play.
Hey,
Cicero, I'll challenge you to a match right now. I have 4 Death Strike missile pot launchers. I'm going to aim for the center of the board.
I'm going to aim for the center of the board.
Oh, Cicero, what?
Wait.
You can use them. They're not going to live long, but you can use them. But back on topic.
You know it's not going to last for long.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to drag this out. This was Cicero's episode. I've already skipped over a few things. Citadel makes some good paints. Kyle, any other paint companies you recommend?
Vallejo. They're the other company I go towards. I have a bunch of I just got the airbrush kit, and I got a bunch of their airbrush stuff. So I got like the Vallejo Model Air. Basically, they're called model paints. So when you see model color right here, Vallejo is what it is the brand. They're cheaper than Citadel, and they go on, and in my opinion, better. Army Painter, as Cicero said, is another good one. They're another good company. AK Paints is another good paint company. I never use Tayama or anything like that, like you'd get for like the old school like car models. I don't use none of those ones. I do have a bunch of Citadel because I bought Citadel to start with, which that was money. And but I put all mine in droppers, so I don't use the pots. I don't like the pots. I don't like Citadel's pot system, even though they claim it to be better, because I do have the pots. That's how they all come. They start. But when I use my pots, open and close them, I get a bunch of paint buildup back here in the hinge, and like all around it, and eventually it ends up getting gunky. And so I bought a bunch of these off of Amazon. You get like a whole bunch of bottles and tops and stuff. And then I bought the things they put in cake bags to like put frosting through them. So instead of buying the little funnels, I bought those because they were cheaper and they're metal. You can just rewash them. And I put all my paint in droppers. And then I bought agitators, the little circles that, you know, like spray paint cans have built inside of them. And made sure you put an agitator in there, and it works great. A lot more control if you just want a couple drops and whatnot. But doing that, and then Vallejo already comes in the dropper bottle, which is great. I believe Army Painter does too. Tayama, I think, are little glass jars, unless they change their style. I haven't touched a Tayama paint in 20 years, so I don't know what they're like anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, any hobby questions? We got Cicero here, which is great, because Cicero, he's got more years over me, so we if you got any questions for us, man, we'll be good to answer them.
I thought I'd been in this hobby for a long fucking time, and here's Cicero making me feel like a youngin'. 23 years. I haven't been in the hole that long. God, I think I was... God, that would be...
Yeah, Tayama still has the small glass bottles. Okay, yeah. I remember that, because I put together model cars way back in the day when I was a little kid.
Jesus Christ.
Plus 4 scale models.
You were there from the beginning.
Yeah, so he did the scale models, then Warhammer, yeah.
Warhammer, I want to say Rogue Trader released in 95? Am I right in that, Alan? Rogue Trader came out in 95?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Oh, 1887.
I was 2 years old. Me too, Cicero. That's strange. Oh no, I lied. I was 2 years behind. What am I saying? I'm 89. What am I saying? Is the air
Airbrush.
paint? Is the air paint for spray? Yeah. So the Model Air, the only difference is it's pre-made to go in a airbrush, because I have an airbrush system that I have over here. Yeah. So I got the whole airbrush tool, so I could just put it right in the cup here, spray what I need to do, clean it all out and everything. Not necessary to buy the Model Air. I just did it because I'm lazy. But you can buy oh, that's right. I bought decal stuff. I bought decal things to put decals on my stuff. You can buy the thinner. They make an airbrush thinner. Right here, airbrush reducer. So you get the reducer, and you put it in regular paint, and then you can just you could use it in there. You can use regular paint in airbrush without having to buy the already watered down stuff. It's basically you're just thinning it. So any type of thinner airbrush stuff, you know, you can use that. And then Citadel does have a bunch of different paints. They got the base paint, which is supposed to be for basing your layer. I think they're getting rid of dry paint. It looks like everywhere I go, all their dry paint's in like a box, and it's like all reduced. Because I think they want to do contrast for everything now. Because now they got all these new contrast paints out that they're doing. Which contrast is where you're supposed to just paint you just highlight it with white and then throw contrast all over it. I can see 2K coming out of my pocket within days now. You are absolutely correct.
How much have you spent in this hobby already?
You said you just spent your first day at a store. Oh God, Cicero, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't let him know how much you spent.
Don't tell him. You're gonna scare him off.
Don't do it to him. Let them be happy. Let them be in what is it? Let them be naive for just a little bit longer.
So you and me both don't do this.
Let them be in denial for just a little bit longer.
I have considered it.
I really want to 3D print. I thought about buying a 3D printer. I thought about getting everything for it. But some life events come up, and it has now been pushed onto the back burner, so I am not looking into doing the 3D printing right now. But in the near future, I want to get like a whole studio built, a whole room just as a studio, and build some stuff. But I don't necessarily plan on 3D printing Warhammer models themselves. Terrain, yes, and maybe some other things that I want to paint, because I'm trying to paint a variety of things to try to help my ability. I've been working on a couple bigger models too to try to help with shading and whatnot and get into other things like that. A studio room keeping wife from murdering me in my sleep. Oh man, if your wife's not going to support the hobby, then it's not going to be fun.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ask a GW person, a GW store clerk, if you give them an extra $20, they will give you a receipt on what you said you spent there.
Speaking of experience there, Bob?
Yes. You know what the problem was? The
What?
bitch found the real receipt. And that was a conversation of, you have a problem. You don't spend enough on me.
Yeah, that money could have gone towards her.
I found a wife that spent $300 on my addiction. And then everyone yelled at me to put a ring on it, so I did.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. That definitely happens sometimes.
That explains those burns and bruises. She and I were in the GW store on the weekend. I was the only married man there, and she was definitely the only woman they've ever seen. Oh, it's sad when they fall into that
I hate that stereotype.
that
so
stereotype.
Much. It's like, God damn it, guys, come on.
You're
Touch grass
making
at
us
least
look
once.
bad here.
Some of us aren't hopeless. Some. Nerd cave. It is a nerd cave, Cicero.
That's why I like it there so much.
But as we are trying to... Hey, my wife did Warhammer a decade ago. Holy shit! What happened?
A decade ago. Uh-oh. Citro, did you not let her win?
Ogre Kingdom Slanish. Dear God, Cicero.
Decapitated dicks on the bases? Oh, Jesus.
Your wife concerns me. Dear God!
She fuck murdered my Space Marines. Oh boy.
It sounds like Cicero was the one who's like, I'm not buying you new shit. Is that what happened, Cicero? You're like, you're buying your own models now. Fuck this.
She won too much. Went off your recommendations and look what happened.
Shall we try to finish the subject?
I'll attempt to.
She just found another hobby. Oh, there you go.
It's not fun just kicking your ass all the time. Anyway, we all knew what happened. The Great Storm had arrived, but almost all the other Eldar or Dark Eldar nobility got disintegrated. That was brought back from the dead. Don't ask me how. How can I say this? To stem the tide of Dark Eldar joining your reign, the homunculi came up with a new punishment. Can you guess what it was?
Murder fucking?
No, they found a way to the fleshcraft a Dark Eldar and make them look and smell like a human.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Their favorite treat.
Yes.
So why go out and hunt for them if you just make your own?
Yeah. Basically.
Not a good day for someone.
Yeah. And Vex started using these deadly mercenaries, these deadly Drukari who would purposely shift themselves to look like humans, to lure a new bait in. Because now you can't even trust your own goddamn eyes. And so the current events are. The
Imagine
Drukari
a
are
wolf
having
reborn as a sheep. That's gotta suck.
or sometimes a wolf's in sheep's clothing. So yeah, the Dark
Using it as a
Eldar are having
trap.
an absolute the Dark Eldar are having a great fun time in Imperium Nihilus. Or I should say they were. Now that Dante's now Primaris, the Lion is back. And
So they're getting forced back.
Huh?
So they're just getting forced back.
Yeah, the Drukari were having fun, and now a dozen and one more problems have popped up. But yeah, on the topics of classes, we shall first speak of the succubi. Dark Eldar women who have pledged themselves to the pain cults to inflict suffering so that their masters may live eternal. They are very obsessive, very dangerous, able to, and I don't know how to explain this, dodge las bolts. I know you're trying to picture it, Alan, but it don't make sense to me either.
That's my just guess. Magic.
And They are the ones that tend to guide the Dark Eldar raids to the best hunting places. In fact, and their reputation is well known. Commissar Kane, when was being pursued by a Dark Eldar succubus, was almost forced into a webway gate that led to the Dark City, stuck a gun to his head, and pulled the trigger. He was only saved because the Drukari did not want to give up her prize. So she ran forward and stabbed the gun out of his hand. Mind you, dumb elf is dumb elf and ran chest first onto a chainsword.
Wait, what?
Yeah, one of the Kane books. A succubus tried to capture Kane.
No, I know you don't remember that.
I believe it was... Hang on, I know which one it is. So I have the book right here.
You mean you have a book in the library?
I have many books in the library. The Devil You Know, Alan, is the audiobook.
I don't remember
that one. Yeah. Woo. Oh, sorry. My bad. But yes, most of the Dark Eldar's troops consist of Cabal warriors. Your standard aspect warrior, basically shuriken, catapults, shenanigans, all that shit. And then you have the... God damn it, what were they called? Hang on, I gotta go through my notes again. Normally I have this shit right on the fly. Where the fuck are you? God damn it. Lost my spot.
Racks, witches, scourges, hellions. You just listed
I'm
everything off.
God damn it, Cicero, let me do my job. I'm not good at it most of the time. That's why I'm stuck here in the fucking library, but that's what I do. There we go. Next are the witch cults. Second in prestige only to the cabals that sponsor them. Those are what the big, scary, the big titty Eldar girlfriends. Those are what you picture. Shameless pug in the Discord.
Those are your big titty Eldar girlfriend?
Yes, that herder don't torture me.
No, herder don't torture me.
They have razor flails. They have pain lances. They have a lot of shit that just... They enjoy inflicting pain and suffering. We've already discussed the grotesques, the horrible things, and the mandrakes. And then we have the harlequins who like to join them sometimes because, of course they do, the assholes. Death Jesters and Shadow Seers. I won't go into detail of them because they don't deserve it. Fuck the... And then you have the Trueborn, which tend to be the more elite units. And they tend to be equipped with dark lances and spitter cannons. Basically heavy weapons. Valuable weapons. And then you have something even worse called Blood Brides, which is a skilled witch which packs even more dangerous shit. These Blood Brides tend to be trained by veteran succubi.
Veteran sucks.
Yes, more sucks.
Ultimus. Again, Ultimus suck.
And then we have the Wax. Cicero, imagine a Dark Eldar who has mutated himself to be a pinnacle of nightmarish killing potential. And you have a whack. Shameless plug to the Discord, because I don't like describing these things because it's hard to without sounding nuts.
Without
But you are
sounding nuts.
Like, just take a look quickly in the Discord, gentlemen, and tell me how the fuck I would explain that second one, that last one. Exactly.
He got like a cool poison scorpion tail for an arm.
And they are, how can I say this? Servants of the. We're gonna go with how good old Creative Assembly decided to call the servants of the Dark Elves, the dark or the Chaos Dwarves. Fuck, laborers. They're laborers of the homunculi. Then we have the Incubi. They are the aspect warriors of Dark Eldar. In fact, if you believe the legends, they are the students of the only fallen Phoenix Lord, Azra, formerly of the Striking Scorpions, who fell to the service of Slaanesh. And he still hunts today as Desinar, the Master of Blades.
Master of Blades.
Can you sound any more fucking edgy?
Yeah, they're the only honorable Dark Eldar. They won't stab you in the back. They consider it unsportsmanlike.
Wow. An honorable Eldar.
Not for any reason. They just don't find a fucking challenge in it. Hence why a lot of Archons will surround themselves with Incubi. Because they won't betray their oath to you. To a degree.
To a degree. Just, it's a maybe.
And then you have the most powerful of a cabal. It's Archon. The leader of a cabal, the heart of the political party. Let's just put it this way. Do you not like politicians? Do you think politicians touch children and kill people for shits and giggles?
Yeah.
Archons are actually the politicians that do that.
Yay!
I'm not saying the current ones do. It's not like the FBI isn't listening. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Anyway.
What's up, Jimmy?
And now I put you all on a list as well.
The white van's coming to your house now.
Oh, Ed.
Add.
Fucking Ed.
They can't see what I'm doing.
But
Stop touching yourself.
to finish off, I will now speak of even funnier events. You know when the Gathering Storm happened, guys? You know that whole warp storm that tore the galaxy in half shit?
Yeah.
Your ring became possessed by the god of death. She cracked a hole in the wards of Kamarog, letting thousands of demons surge in and just slaughter everything.
Oh,
Why the fuck not?
Millions of Dark Eldar were slain because fuck them, knife ears.
So a knife ear killing knife ears. Nice.
Yes, nice.
I
The
see
Dark
no
Eldar-
negatives in this comment.
The Dark Eldar stick exclusively to skimmer vehicles. They don't have anything that's actually a ground-based vehicle. It's all hovercraft. Most times lightly armored, fast-moving to capture shit. Like you have raiders, which are just skiffs. If you ever seen the Return of the Jedi, the Java skiffs, those. You have Venoms, which are just speeder bikes. You have Hellions, which are Green Goblin motherfuckers. More Reavers, which are also just jet bikes, or Dark Eldar jet bikers.
Did you just hit me with the green goblin motherfucker?
Yes, I did.
Just double checking.
The Urgles. Did I miss that?
Fucking what, mate?
The Urgles? Did I miss that in my notes? Hang on a second.
An
'Cause I'm
Urgle?
a best. Let me see that. What the fuck did I skip that? Hang on a second, Cicero.
I for sure did not hear an Urgle.
I know I didn't
yeah,
mention
I
it.
didn't-
That's why I'm like upset. Yeah, I skipped over the fucking Urgles. It's a subspecies of fucking of Xeno. It's a warm like how did I? It's a deadly Xenos creature in their court. But I'm just gonna read off what I have written down. I was trying to crack jokes for this. Like Hermeros to greater shadow ravens or shade ravens. What the fuck? Whose croaks and claws drive those who hear it insane. It's just a fucking frog. It sounds like a big ass angry frog.
A big ass angry frog.
That is most frightening. That blind but desperate troglodyte that originated from the world of Shadow Doom.
Tracker and hunter. Okay. Carnivores, humanoid, Xenos. Huh.
Yeah, it just sounds like a pissed off, angry pick in Discord. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. That is not a frog.
Oh, goddamn. The eyes. They look into your soul.
I know I missed something when I was talking about Eldar units. You have the Slith, which are basically lizard people, or snake people, which are assholes. They poor or make extremely poor bodyguards because they're self-interested pricks. But for some reason, the Archons employ them. In fact, if you believe some, these are the remains of the lair.
Medusae?
The Slith.
Oh, those are the snake people?
Oh, no. The Slith. I'll talk about the Medusae in a minute now that I found my spot.
Oh,
Cicero. Those things are
more now. Wonderful. More Eldritch Horror to be had.
You know the lair. You right, guys? I've talked about the lair when we talked about Fulgrim falling.
Yes.
The snake people.
Yeah.
These are very similar to the lair. In fact, if you believe some, they're the same species. Except, these are the ones that had the good goddamn sense when they ran into a legion of Space Marines to fuck off and run.
They didn't fuck off and found out. They fucked off and fucked off.
Exactly. And now we will speak of the Medusae. They are visioned slave beings used to record the emotions on battlefields. They basically are how to describe this? Imagine a camera that makes fruit, right, Kyle?
Wait, what?
You follow me? Imagine a video camera that it produces fruit.
Okay.
And it can basically track the emotions of a battlefield.
It just tracks your emotions.
Yeah, the horrible suffering and shit. And they are noticeably stuck to humanoid slaves with psychic ability. And these are empathic parasites. They look like a collection of brains and shit. You know what? It's my turn to shame this plug in the Discord. Because these things are fucking terrifying world-wise. Shameless plug, everybody.
What?
Because these things would...
The fuck's it's on its head?
Brains.
Oh, goddamn.
The Dark Eldar, in the middle of a battle, will pick the fruit.
Just a mid-battle snack?
Yes. Let's put it this way. Meeting the gaze of a Medusa can cause an immediate emotional hemorrhage. They are so valuable for they can absorb and store extreme sensations for the Dark Eldar to enjoy later. Consuming one of the brain fruits will bring back all the exhilarating emotions of a raid, or experience as if it's happening once more.
Or just give them another high.
Yeah, basically. But imagine if you stared at something and it just made you have a complete emotional breakdown.
No.
Yeah, that's a Medusa. Like popcorn during a good movie. You're goddamn right.
Oh, God. Popcorn that makes you feel the movie all over again?
And now we must talk of the Lahamians.
The what?
They are a dark system known as the Luthatu. You know what? I'll leave you two to guess how to pronounce this shit. As I'm not guessing. Anyway,
welcome to the Pronunciation Hour. Brought to you by Bob.
survey says
You're wrong.
Lahiltu. Lahiltu? Lahilti? Lahiltu? Lahiltu. Lahilitu.
they are a Dark Eldar sisterhood
The hill. I think it was the hill too. Yeah, the hill too.
above all others, for they are not only imaginative but passionate lovers, but they are also masters of the arts of poison.
Sounds French. Not the other French, straight French.
I had to mute myself there for a fucking second. Oh. You see, Cicero, it's not gay since they're women. It'd be fun.
Love them.
Fun. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
they are the original cult of Lamhian. They draw from the knowledge of Sakamish. I'm not even making that.
Suck a
I'm
who?
not making that up. I shit you not.
What?
Sakamish. Have fun, gentlemen. Anyway, as I was saying, the father of poisons, one of the dark muses.
Shamish?
Shamish. Shamish.
The presence of one of these creatures in the Archon's court and souls is to call a supply of virulent toxins, which he will share with the Archon before each raid in the real space. It is said that even a kiss blown upon the wind by a Lahiman courtesan can kill hundreds in its deadly path. They're poisonous prostitutes. Got it? Good. Carrying on.
So a regular prostitute.
Yes, but these ones actually pack poisons.
They pack poison somewhere else.
It's not necessarily poison. It's just experience.
Disease.
It's experience.
It's Nurgle. They're Nurgle's toys.
There you
And
go.
now we have scourges, which are basically just flying Dark Eldar with wings and shit.
Flying Dark Eldar with wings and shit.
Yeah, that. Cicero. There's a Salamian. Those weird fuckers. I think the funniest part of any of the Horus Heresy books, Cicero's, when one of those stabbed Vulcan with a poison that should have killed 1,000 men, and Vulcan just turned and dropped and kicked the fucker. Satisfying.
Because of Vulcan.
Stabs Vulcan. Ha! I poisoned your great angry face. Oh no. Meanwhile, outside, so I was saying, sees your boss's side chick go flying through the wall and splatter across the street. Fuck. They are, how do I say
Bat
this?
wings.
They're genetically and surgically altered to be more avian. They are fast, dangerous, and everything a Night Lord wishes they could be.
Night Lord crying a corner.
They are actually couriers. Who will basically deliver packages laced in deadly poisons that normally and usually only the recipient is carrying the antidote for. And they are so vital to the intrigues of the Dark City. To kill one is to invite a painful death, no matter who. These are the fuckers even Beth goes, yeah, I'm not going to shoot one of them.
Because I can't.
Woo!
God doesn't.
He went flying. He's like, I am free.
Wah.
Holy hell.
Mortal wound. And then you have Razorwing jet fighters, which is just a jet fighter. Oh, you have Beastmasters and their doggos. Would you like to see the Dark Eldar doggos?
I would actually dark out the doggos.
Eldar doggos.
Dark Eldar doggos.
Their doggos are not the goodest, boy.
There it is, guys.
The goodest boy. Dog holds up a knife. Not the goodest boy.
That's a Dark Elder dog. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. That is, in fact, the thing of nightmares, yes.
And those are word spawn chimerian.
They literally look like they just took a person and made him into a dog.
Yes.
10 points for Gryffindor.
And then you have the Talos pain engines, which are basically, imagine a walking surgery kit with no anesthetic.
What is anesthetic?
Yeah,
These
who wants
are
to stop
creatures
the pain?
created by homunculus. They were originally created as a torture device, and now, realizing how dangerous these fucking things are, they're employed on the battlefield. It has, Jesus Christ. It can incinerate them from the inside out. It has poisoned razor sharp claws and anti-gravitic motors because it has no legs, much like the Magos.
Fuck off.
And basically, if it captures you, it doesn't end in death. The remnants of the victims caught within its grasp are siphoned out to be used in the creation of poisons and elixirs. Then you have the Kronos parasite engine. But it doesn't just drain away the life fluids when it gets a hold of you, it drives out their life essence. So you know that thing the Dawn Sword does?
Dawn Sword.
That, but slow and painful.
Why is the Dawn Sword so familiar?
Farsight Sword.
Ah!
The Dawn Blade.
I got you now.
You have the Ravager, which is basically a very lightly armed tank. It's a tank destroyer, basically. And then you have their bomber, which is shit.
It's just shit.
We're not going to talk about it. It just looks like a shitty, you know what, here, shameless plug. Have fun with that. But yeah. Any questions, Cicero? Anything? The what?
Like something Batmobile.
The Tantalos Super Heavy? What the fuck is that? That's not in my notes. Stand by. I gotta look something up.
C1, shoot yourself ASAP. Yeah, oh yeah. Do not be taken prisoner.
The fuck is a Tantalos Super Heavy? Oh, the skiff! Oh, that's why it's Forge World. That's why it wasn't popping up when I went to read get my notes.
Is it a special skiff?
It's a big fuck off skiff. A huge twin-hulled assault skimmer.
So it's just bigger one. Ah, okay.
Try to find to see if there's any notes. Because I didn't even know this.
Oh,
was a thing.
power!
Yeah, it was just created by a Archon Sathrius Greeth of the Cabal of the Dark Mirror. It's an assault skimmer, more complex than a raider, and light and accordingly better armed. Its distinctive tin hull design houses powerful engine reactors slave to. That's just stupid. It's just a bigger target.
You're acting like the Eldar are actually smart.
Sorry, Cicero, but that just makes it's just a big fuck off. I already have a picture. Yeah, it's just a bigger target for nothing better. You added an extra gun and made yourself twice as big. I think the Russians are learning this lesson in Crimea. Bigger is not better. In fact, bigger just means easier to shoot. Fucking idiot Eldar. God damn it, Cicero. Yes, you can hang more keychains on it. I suppose. Ugh. That's basically everything. Any other things you guys want me to talk about lore-wise? I think I got everything here in my notes.
What about their version of IKEA?
No, I have not read The Torturer's Tale, Cicero, and that concerns me. There's a book called that.
Do it. We need to start talking about some of their tortures.
Cicero, would you care to explain? So I have not read that book, and now I'm a little concerned.
Not a book, a short story.
No, I still haven't, and I'm still concerned.
You've done Baba Concern.
Let me see if it's on the goddamn Black Library audiobook. Torturer's Tale. It is not on Black Library audiobook.
Maybe it's online?
About to take a look, sees. Not a book, short story. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Oh dear God, that's horrid. An Imperial Guardsman taken captive by a Dark Elder is given a brief reprieve from the torture. They have a one-on-one conversation with Vec. After dismissing the torturer, the Vec regales the Guardsman with the fall of the Eldar and the mysterious founding of Kamarog, a slave who would have been sacrificed with a slice to the neck were it not for Slanish's birth. Dear God. Imagine being that Guardsman. Now you guys gotta listen to this fucking monologue for fucking 12 hours.
That's a torture in itself.
It's a lot of dead air.
Yeah, because I'm reading the synopsis to this and I'm just getting horrified.
You to be break, Bob. So, Bob, what have you read so far about it?
That's a dick.
I mean, we've already knew that one. I guess that guy thinks, "Oh, I'm gonna go free," and then, no, torture. So TTS actually did him justice, I guess.
Dick with spikes.
What?
This story brought me to collecting Dark Eldar in 3rd edition. Dicks with spikes.
Basically, he goes on this long-ass tale of regaling the fall of the town, the Eldar on that, and then just stops right before the end. He goes, "Would you like to know the end?" Yes. Well, that's too bad, because not knowing the end will drive you mad, and that's what I'm going to do. And then hands him over to a fucking homunculus. Dick move!
Oh, God.
He regales him with this grand epic, and Gus goes, "No, I'm not telling you the end. Simply because in your moments of fucking consciousness, it will nag your mind."
I mean, to be fair, it would.
Note to self, always keep a cyanide pill with you if you're fighting Eldar.
Have a hollow tooth.
Have a hollow tooth, bite down. Or better yet, which was one of the funniest things I've ever read in a Dark Eldar story. The Mechanicus had a wonderful idea. The Dark Eldar were able to capture a Magos, right?
Mm-hmm.
and then the ship went dark. Beck, not knowing what the fuck happened, sent the group in there. And they died horrible deaths. They found out the Magos had a cyanide tooth, but not with cyanide. Can you guess what was inside it, Alan?
What?
The Life Eater.
Oh, so he had a life eater virus like hidden on him, and he just went, and fuck you.
Basically hollow toothed that shit and killed everybody aboard. Yeah, necrovirus.
You know, I'm gonna have that on me if I ever gotta fight the goddamn Drukari, because fuck that, I'm not killing myself. I'm taking as many of you fuckers as I can with me.
I hope you lack suffering, because I'm about to deliver a mountain of it. Crunch. Esteban 3. Oh, Esteban. Fucking Esteban.
Remake it.
Esteban.
Well, anything else you guys want to talk about?
As poor Grandpa Codicea is going through Vietnam flashbacks.
It's shaking like, yeah.
I told you no good to come from the Imperium and their flying machines.
Not a flying machine though. That's the thing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cicero. It was kind of short-packed. There was a lot of horrible shit I had to cut out from other books I read.
Mainly because TTS.
Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about what Vect likes to do to. I will mention it. Fuck it. It shouldn't get us banned.
It shouldn't.
Vect will purposely go after Sisters of Battle simply because, and then enslave them. Hence the pimp wagon. And that he will break them to the edge of break, and then he lets them go and wander right to the edge of, oh, there's an Imperial world to that gate. I can escape. I can have freedom. And then he drags them the fuck back like an asshole. He is the big douche.
Because why the fuck not?
Because it breaks the more suffering. To know that you have freedom just in your grasp. To have it snatched away.
Oh, that's...
The grasp,
Sisters
the
Yo-Yo.
jaws of defeat.
Yep, Sister Yo-Yo.
Oh god, I'm just saying it wrong. Oh god. Never mind. Listen to me.
And it's fucking... I mean, it was satisfying that the Storm book to read Beck's response was, oh, fuck me, as he was disintegrated by the birth of a god. Well, I've been here before. Wakes up after resurrection. What happened? Oh, the death god was born. Fuck. There's a lot of things that get an update. I do like Vex Pipmobile, but it definitely could use a new model.
For all the shit they've been putting out nowadays, everything needs a new model.
You would think, but we got upgraded Termies. What?
Yeah, you're fucking upgraded shit. And here I am, I still got bullshit.
Oh, shut your whore mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alan. You got a lot of nerfs.
Still bottom tier.
Of course you believe that. All I can say is Custodian's still number one.
As Gaijin would say,
Custodians.
skin issue. Or skill
You're
issue.
back. Puppy made a poo. Uh-oh. Poor puppy.
We were just talking earlier. He was having fun eating kitty Snickers.
I'm sorry, what?
Eating kitty Snickers.
The fuck is that?
You never had a kitty Snicker?
I'm concerned.
You got a cat?
No.
Well, that's why you don't know what a kitty Snicker is.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Bob.
Is that when the cat shits on the floor?
The cat shits anywhere. It's a kitty Snicker. Dogs love kitty stickers.
Yeah, that they do.
Jesus Christ. And all I can say is, Kyle, if you throw Dark Elder at us immediately, Jebediah or Jenkins is gonna just stick his rifle in his mouth.
Oh, and the role play?
Yeah, no, Jenkins is like, nope, I survived enough of this bullshit.
There's something worse than the Dark Eldar in that system.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of horrible shit in that system.
Maybe you guys will stumble upon it. Who knows?
I fucking hope not.
Can we not? I said we did.
Well, it depends. Do you want to stay safe where you are now, or do you want to go explore?
Safety.
Fuck money.
We don't need money, Bob. We don't need money yet. Oh, shit. Yes, and yes, I'm still playing my game. Shut up.
Of course you are.
I'm still
You're
going through the 8 fucking hours of footage from when we played War Thunder.
You can't say it wasn't a fun time, though.
That was a blast. We need to stream that more.
I'm down.
I have fun streaming War Thunder more often.
Especially the funny things.
The funny things. That's what we're trying to shoot for.
Like the new clips.
Yes. On the Discord. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. I think my favorite one is that where I ran into that, what the fuck, that Swedish one with the big ass cannon, and I'm fucking, it's just slowly turning its gun, and then you start screaming about getting shot in the ass.
Yeah, that's when I came up and I took him out. You're like, this isn't my end. This is where I end. And I got him with the AA gun of Doom. And then I started getting shot in the ass. I started screaming, I'm getting shot in my ass. Yes.
Meanwhile, Bob's running around in a tiny M22. That was nightmarish. Blew my tread, and I just watched that big gun start coming over. I was like, no.
No.
Also, Kyle needs to stop mounting people.
Yes,
Hey,
Kyle.
I didn't try to mount you. It just happened.
You make it worse. Oh God, I hear something.
I hear somebody watching the clip.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 guesses.
I'm going to say it's Bob because of the echo.
Yeah, it's always Bob when we're hearing echo.
I swear to God, you. I love that one time. Why do we got an echo? I'm not even in the chat. Shut the fuck up.
No,
That one
it was you. It was you.
You
wanna know why we knew? Wanna know why we knew it was you? Because your name kept flashing.
Oh, not the recent one. The one prior.
Alter. The Swedish drain pipe carrier? I think he's talking about the tank you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a big ass fuck off gun one in War Thunder. I was just staring at it going, no. This is not where I end.
It wasn't that powerful because fucking my AA with AP rounds just ripped into him and tore him into
Oh,
half.
no,
So-
tank
It's a tank. Swedish have nothing but tank destroyers.
And then we have Kyle mounting Bow.
No, he didn't mount Bow. He pushed Bow into combat.
Because Bao was upside down.
He was trying to mount him.
Bao did not want to be right side up for that battle.
Yeah, that type cannon. I blew its treads out, and I ended up to the side with my own treads blown up, Cicero, and it's slowly coming to face my tank. Ugh. We have the dummies. Cicero has painted Tau. And Frost was painting some. God damn, those Plague Marines look nice.
His
know,
fucking
right?
Plague Marines are fucking beautiful.
So do the fucking Tau battle suits. Jesus.
I love the fucking like camo job on the Tau there. You going through the mini showcase?
Yep. One thing we need to do, Alan, we have to get Kyle's computer working with Ultimate Apocalypse.
We do. We really do.
We-
Maybe
that
next,
we need
maybe
to-
next Saturday.
Oh, fuck yeah. Kyle, have your computer ready, motherfucker.
It's right here.
I will show up an hour early if I have to. God damn it. I will show up an hour and a half early just to fuck with it.
Let me guess. There's some mod you want to throw at it again.
Yes.
Yes, in Dawn of War Soulstorm. And then we shall stream the best Dawn of War game.
Dawn of
But-
War. Okay.
And Soulstorm.
Okay. All right.
Yep, Ultimate Apocalypse. Another one I really like, Cicero, is the Unification mod. That one's fun as fuck, too. But, any other questions, gentlemen? Lore-wise?
Nope.
Then
don't
I
think
will
so.
do what must be done. For we have spoken of Xenos and heresy, and it must be cleansed in holy fire.
You don't want to send the guard?
In fealty of the God Emperor, our undying Lord.
In the name of His Holy Majesty Pantera.
I declare exterminatus.
Exterminatus. But don't forget, to any enemy of the Imperium.
Enemies of the Imperium, hear me. You have come here to die. The Orlin Emperor is with us, and we are invincible. His soldiers will strike you down. His war machines will crush you under the treads. His mighty guns will bring the very sky crashing down upon you. You cannot win. The Emperor has given us his greatest weapon to wield. So make yourselves ready. We are the 1st Cronus Regiment, and today is our victory day.
Well, there went my right ear again.
The fucking
my
guitar riffs,
headphones.
though.
Oh, man. You know what?
Blood for the Blood God! Blood for the Blood God! Blood for the Blood God!
I got a guy on here. I don't know how much you guys care for it. He's got one viewer. He's playing Farming Simulator, so we're gonna send you down to Farmer Jacobs.
Repent! Repent!
Ah,
Repent!
Oh. God, I followed this guy a long time ago.
The Codex is started.
Back when
Do not
I was
support
playing
this
that
action.
game. There it is. You just having fun with all the stuff now?
Yes. I kind of looked at it. Last fucking 5 minutes, motherfucker.
I ran as a banana.
I'm a banana! Oh, God.
Alright, well, thank everybody for joining us on the Art of Lore show. I hope you all had a good time. This is your, this is your favorite artist as a banana saying goodbye. Thank God it's gonna be past 5 minutes when we get to the next episode. Check out our Discord, follow, like, subscribe, all that fun shit. Check out the YouTube. All of our backlog goes on there. I hope everybody had a good time. This was our special episode on the Drukari, as chosen by Cicero himself through the channel points, which you can do the same if you earn 10,000, I believe. I think it's 10,000.
10,000.
Other than that, we'll be either doing a game if they mod the crap out of my computer, or they decide that they want to, oh god.
Quote the Raven.
Yes, the next group of Space Marines. But, until then,
Magpies.
yes, the Magpies. Anywho, I want to thank you all for stopping by. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a good night.
Peace.
All right, buddy.